Hey everyone, Donette Palmer with Proverbs Financial Coaching. I am here with my friend and colleague Joe Partise of Joe Partise CLU and Associates. And today is National Insurance Awareness Day, which means you should be checking all of your insurance and making sure you're getting the best rate. So Joe, could you introduce yourself to us, please?
Yeah, hi, I'm Joe Partise, and I've been a life insurance agent since 1981.
Wow.
I started my own agency in 1988 and became fully independent, which means I'm not linked just to any one insurance company. I have access to many, many companies.
So you're like a broker.
I am indeed.
Awesome. So can you tell us, maybe insurance is super confusing for one, and it could be overwhelming to even think about it, and some people just don't do it. What is a good age or maybe a life event that people should be considering getting life insurance?
Well, it seems the time when people are most likely thinking about life insurance is when they've come to a stage of life where they have commitments to other people. It could be a relationship, could be a marriage, certainly having children. And the most important thing is that your income is your most valuable asset. And with that income, if something were to happen to you, there are others who rely on that. So for example, if you have a mortgage, you don't want to be in a position where the surviving spouse or the rest of the family has to leave the home because they can't afford to live in it. There's also things such as providing an income for life. You know, if all of a sudden a breadwinner is gone in the family, that also creates a tremendous amount of burden on the surviving family members. And they may not be able to work. They may not be able to continue their income as well. So you have to have income replacing that. And then finally, what about things like college expenses? You know, we all want our children to be able to go to the best possible colleges to get an education, and that can be very expensive. So these are some of the things that life insurance can take the place of when we're, give us income when we're gone.
Wow, that is a lot of things to think about. So is there any other any other time in our life we need to think about, maybe not just death, getting insurance, but what else can insurance do for us?
Well, there's a couple things. First of all, there is different types of insurance. There's term insurance, which is the term insurance. That's the where we get the most amount of coverage for the least amount of premium every month. And then there's permanent insurance. Permanent insurance is exactly that. It can last forever. And so one decision a person has to make is, do I need term insurance? Do I need permanent? There's actually a lot of debate that goes on in the industry about that. And let me make that real simple for you. There is no better. Some people say you should have all terms. Some say you should have all permanent. It's not the case. The question is, what's more suitable for you? The permanent insurance has some really nice built-in tax features. It has a savings element to it. I don't call it an investment. It is a savings element, but it's a tax-deferred savings. You don't have to pay taxes on your gains inside a policy at the end of the year. And then there's ways to access those cash values and not pay tax as well. And then finally, the death benefit's tax-free as well. So there's some living benefits available inside a permanent life insurance policy. Finally, when the house is paid for and the kids are through college and we now have our retirement plan ready to carry us for the rest of our lives, the policy that we'd use to protect us when we're young can be used to take care of us in our old age if we need long-term care expenses. There are people today in nursing homes that spend $300 a day for care.
Wow.
And the new policies actually have a provision in the policy where you can flip a switch. You can become the beneficiary of your own policy, and the insurance company will actually start to distribute that death benefit early to you so you can pay your medical care bills. I'm not talking about Medicare. I'm talking about like your nursing home or skilled people coming in helping you out, home health care. And finally, Uncle Sam, recognizing that as an early distribution of the death benefit, will make that tax-free as well. So,
Wow. That was a lot of information. This is why I bring experts in, because it could be super overwhelming. And in the long run, life insurance does save us a lot of money, and it's something that is pretty much a necessity of life. So thank you, Joe, so much for sharing your wisdom with us. If you guys are unhappy with your broker or you need a broker, please call Joe. You're never too young, you're never too old. Give Joe a call. All his information will be below. Thank you for joining us. This is Dawnette with Proverbs Financial Coaching.
thank you.
Yeah.